Welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls, the board game, Dancer of the Boreal Valley Hunt, or I should say a date or a redate. So the time has come. This is the ultimate encounter, right? Why is it the ultimate encounter? Because I used all my sparks. You might remember from the previous episode that we had 2 sparks left, so I used them all. We lost one as a result of fight with the Boreal Dancer herself. She just destroyed us in round 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. And I have to say that we were totally unprepared for the fight. To quote the classic World of Warcraft, you are not prepared. No, that's true. We were not prepared for the fight. Are we prepared now? Well, we'll see about that. We're going to have a few changes to the final encounter with the Boreal Dancer. I'll tell you all about it in just a moment. But before we proceed, I would like to summarize what happened in between episodes. So I played 2 tier 2 encounters and 2 tier 3 encounters twice. Alright, so after the first run, I collected a lot of souls, but the loot that I had was not impressive, so I decided to upgrade the stats of both the Cleric and the Warrior. I'll show you what we've done and how we upgraded our characters after 2 runs and 8 encounters in total, so 4 tier 2 and 4 tier 3 encounters. That's what happened. Yeah, so that's where we are. We don't have any sparks left, so let's get this out of the way. So this is our final chance. So what I'd like to do here is, because we're still learning the game, and this is our second encounter with the main boss, I will play it at least 2 or maybe even 3 times. If you guys are interested, I'd like to, have at least 1 rematch. But the very first one will be a decisive one, since this is our last chance to go further into the mega boss, which we have all of them in our collection. We have the entire Dark Souls collection. We might actually do the unboxing or showcase, really, of what we have as soon as we finish this round. But what I'd like to do in this episode is to go against the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, as we should. Yeah, that's understandable and that's obvious. Regardless of whether we win or lose, we will have a rematch. Just for the fun of it. I really enjoy fighting the bosses here because of the AI cards and the way they move. I'd like to learn a lot more about positioning, the arcs and facing and the rest of it. I still make some minor, sometimes major mistakes. So before we proceed into campaign mode and fighting mega bosses, I'd like to make sure that I don't make too many mistakes, at least critical mistakes. Right. With that in mind, let me introduce the changes, the upgrades, or the way I'd like to do it is to introduce our Cleric and Warrior from scratch. After the previous episode and our solemn defeat, I had a long discussion with the Cleric and the Warrior and we understood why we lost. There are 2 main reasons. The very first reason is that we went into the fight and we started pushing the Dancer of the Boreal Valley around, which was very rude and it was against the rules. So Rowley, thanks again for pointing that out. Of course I missed that. I read the book, the rules 2 or 3 times, but I somehow missed this or any other minor or major rules. So that was rude on our part. The other thing that was rude on our part was that we came dressed, you know, that we weren't dressed up for the occasion. We were in our tattered rags. And when we showed up for the date with the dancer of the Boreal Valley, she looked at us and she said, "You must be kidding me. What the hell is this?" So, this is how we come for the fight this time. All right, I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but this is a cleric with her crystal shield, and you can see the crystals sticking out. She has her sunlight straight sword. Yeah. All right. So that's her. As a result of us going through the 8 encounters, we collected enough souls and equipment to upgrade her armor. And now, right now, she's wearing the Archdeacon robe, which is fantastic. All right, it gives us an orange physical, orange and a black magical, and 2 upgrade slots. So we used that. We upgraded the armor with life rings, so we can put one cube here, whether it's the stamina or health. And we also upgraded that with magic stone plate ring to give us extra magical defense. So that's our armor for cleric. We're carrying the shield as we did before. We weren't able to find anything better, so that makes her immune to both bleed and poison, and she can attack with 3 black for 3 stamina. Might come in handy. We'll see about that. She's carrying a sunlight straight sword, as she did before, but we upgraded that with a titanite shard that I think we found in as a result of us spending souls for going through the loot deck after defeating one of the encounters. I can't remember now, but we obtained that through our encounters. So that attack gives us +1 damage. And of course, she has her trusted Sacred Chime. That's it. She has all her 3 tokens unexhausted. She doesn't have an ember. She had an ember, but she lost it due to the defeat with Dancer of the Boreal Valley. All right. Okay, our warrior now. Our warrior. Now there's an interesting thing with our warrior. All right, this is our warrior. If you remember him from before, right now he looks totally different. He's wearing Black Knight armor. So this is the proper miniature to showcase the Black Knight armor. So that's what he looks like. Now he's dressed up for the occasion. However, what we're carrying in for the fight is Phoenix Palma Shield. We actually spend enough souls to upgrade. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. Yeah, just there in the corner. As you can see, we upgraded quite a lot of stats. I think it was here, wasn't it? We upgraded quite a lot of stats for our warrior, enough for him to wear the Black Knight armor, the Palma shield, which allows us to equip the 2-handed item in a 1-hand item slot, which is perfect because we found a claymore during our encounters, which we duly equipped as soon as we realized we could wear the Palma shield. And we also upgraded the claymore with the blood gem, which gives this weapon an attack that gains bleed. Okay, so that's his main weapon, that's his shield, that's his armor. Okay, and he's also carrying the Dragon Slayer Great Bow that we found earlier. So he will be carrying that with him. Okay, so with that in mind and out of the way, I think that's all I wanted to summarize. I think we will proceed with our very first fight against, well, in this episode, of course, because we lost the very first fight. But as I said, we will fight her at least twice, or maybe even 3 times. If that's interesting to you, and you will drop a line down in the comment section below that you're interested to see more fights with the bosses instead of the standard encounters, then I'll do that. I will fight her at least 2 times, but like I said, the very first one will be decisive. If we win, we will proceed to the mega boss. If we lose, then these guys, they die and we start from scratch. And we will start a vanilla campaign. We'll see which one. Probably something from the core book, but we'll see about that. So, Dancer of the Boreal Valley, 34 health, 18 heat up threshold, 2 physical, 2 magical, 5 cards to begin with, and she's got the unpredictable onslaught. So every time her heat up card is drawn and resolved, you have to shuffle your cards. So she changes her behavior deck every time. So this is her standard. These are her standard AI cards. So let me shuffle these. So they randomize, and we need to draw 5, 2, 3, 4, and let's take this one 5. Let's put these on the side. These are the heat up cards. I don't know what they are, so let me shuffle them and put them here as well, just like that. We have 34 on a dial. Warrior gets to activate first. Let me just double check that everything is okay on the camera. Hopefully it is. Right? Hopefully it is. So we can begin. Right, so Dancer of the Boreal Valley, she begins with the uppercut. She moves 3 towards the closest hero, then attacks the closest hero with the range of 1 for 5 physical damage, and her weak arc is the one to the right. Okay. And by the way, before we proceed, okay, this is something that I'm not sure if I showcased before. This is what we're having tonight. This is Lagavulin 16 years old, whiskey from Islay, a classic. What can I say about Lagavulin 16? Smoky, maritime, iodine. It's not as powerful as, for example, Lafroig or Ardbeg from Islay, but Lagavulin 16 you can never go wrong with. Right, fantastic whiskey, fantastic. If you can come across it at a reasonable price, something between 70 and 90 euro. 90 might be, well, slightly too excessive, but closer to 80, 70 to 80, go grab it, drink it, enjoy it while you can. Fantastic stuff. All right, fantastic. So hopefully this will, you know, give me strength and tactical prowess to overcome whatever she's got up her sleeves. Anyways, uppercut. She moves 3 towards the closest hero. So 1, 2, 3, and she attacks with the range of 1. Unfortunately, he will get hit for 5 physical damage. She will not. So he defends with blue and black. Blue for his Black Knight armor. Blue. And black for his claymore. Okay. Have a look. 4. Okay. So 2 damage. 1 damage goes through. Okay. So that was her first activation. Now our warrior. Her weak arc is to the right. Yeah. So he moves in for 0 stamina, spends 1 stamina to be in her weak arc. There you go. And now he will attack with 2 blue, 1 black for being in her weak arc, +1. he attacks with Claymore and he will apply bleed. It's 4, she defends the 2, so it's down to 32 and she receives a bleed token. What bleed does is that every time she receives damage, she receives 2 more and then discards the bleed token. Okay, can he do anything else with his Parma shield? No, he cannot. With his Black Knight armor, after you make an attack that exceeds an enemy block or resist value by 3 or more, gain 1 stamina. No, there's nothing else I can do, so she will activate. It's a double smash. Okay, so she will push me in the node I was in, and then she will move 1. Okay, turn around and attack everyone in her front and left arc with the range of 1. So she will attack these nodes. Okay, and nothing happens, and she will do it again. So she moves 1. Okay, turns around and attacks everything in her front and right arc. So these 3 nodes get attacked. Fortunately, there was no one there. Okay, she has 32 health points remaining. Okay, now does she have any weak arcs? Yes, she does. The one in the back, the rear arc, is a weak arc, so I couldn't get in there for 2 stamina and attack her. Is it something that I should do? However, well, I think I should, really, because she has the bleed token. So I go in for 0, I go in for 1, I go in for 2, so 2 stamina, and I attack with my Sunlight Straight Sword that attacks for +1 damage. So I attack with these 2, +1 for being in her weak arc. Can I get any other buffs? I don't think I can. So come on, make me proud. Ooh, 5. She defends the 2. 3 goes through. Okay, additional 1 goes through as a result of the Titanite shard. So 4 damage in total. Well done. So down to 28. Okay, she's down to 28. Okay, an additional 2 for the bleed token. So down to 26. What? There you go, down to 26. Right, anything else? I do not think so. Let me clear that off the board. And now it's her turn, and she does the plunging attack. Okay, so she leaps onto the node with the closest here, which would be the Cleric in that case. So she just jumps and she pushes me back 1. Let me go in that direction. She attacks for 6 while pushing me. Okay, physical damage again. So I get to defend with this and that. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Let's have a look. What? I defend for 5, so only 1 damage goes through. Well done, Cleric. Well done. There's no repeat. So there it is. Now it goes back to my warrior. Okay, so what can we do with our warrior? Does she have any weak arc? No, she does not. As you can see, there aren't any indicated here with red color. So she doesn't have any weak arcs. So I will unequip my shield and my claymore, equip my Dragon Slayer Great Bow, heal 1, of course. Yeah, heal 1, of course, and and I could use, yeah, I will use 3 stamina to use the more powerful attack. One like that. Can I boost it anyhow? No, I cannot. I just cannot. Oh, that's 5 damage. 5 damage. 2 gets blocked. 3 goes through. 3 damage. That's down to 23. And I can still move 1. 1, 2, 3. So I'll move there. Okay, and I have to remember that these are unequipped. Okay, and the bow is equipped. So I'm losing my shield and my claymore for defenses. Okay, so she's down to 23. Okay, and now she does the sweeping blade swipe. Okay, so she moves 1 like so, and she would push back, but there's nobody to be pushed back. She turns around and she attacks her front and left arc with 7 physical damage. So these nodes are attacked. Yeah, nobody there. Her weak arc is this one. So that's what it is. Okay, it's our Cleric's turn. Yeah. She is here. Okay, so I would have to go 0, 1, 2 stamina to get in her weak arc and attack as I did before. And I think I'm going to do that actually. So 0, 1 and 2 stamina points. And now I think I will attack with my normal sunlight straight sword attack, plus 1 black for being in her weak arc. Let's have a look what that does. Ooh, 6. Okay, she defends that. 4 goes through. Plus 1 damage for Titanite shards, so 5 damage goes through. So we're down to 18, and she heats up. So let's shuffle that. Okay, I don't know. Let's take the first one. Doesn't really matter. So if I remember correctly, we put it there, and we shuffle the whole thing, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, then please correct me in the comment section below. It will not make too much of a difference, because every time we reveal the the heat up card, we will shuffle the deck anyway. So yeah. I'm telling you guys, this Lagavulin 16 years old. Fantastic whiskey, mature, smoky, peppery, like a bonfire, campfire, like a barbecue. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Anyways, we brought her down to 18 HP. Still a long way to go. Is there anything else we can do? Is there anything else we can do? I could risk it and attack with my shield for 3 stamina. I don't think I want to do that. I will spend... I'll take my time. Yeah? Okay, so here we go. Oh, backhand blade swipe. So she will push me out. Move 1 like that. And push everybody back. She did. Then she will turn around like that, and she will attack her front and right arcs with a range of 1 for 7 physical damage. So these are attacked. So I managed to avoid them. So now it goes back to my warrior. Does she have any weak arcs? She does. her left arc is weak. So he refreshes too. Huh. Shall we risk it? I think we should. So I'll unequip the bow, equip the claymore and the palmer shield. He will move for 0, and he will move like that for 1 and for 2. I hope I'm doing it right. Okay, I hope I'm not overspending my stamina. And then I will spend additional stamina to attack with my 2 black, 2 blue of course, and 1 black for +1, and apply bleed. Come on, make me proud. 2, 5, 6. Okay, and a bleed. I'll put the bleed there. So she defends the 2, 4 goes through. Okay, so that's down to 14. Right, that's not bad, I would say. That's very dangerous, isn't it? I could have used my berserk charge. If I survive long enough, I will use it. Okay, so it's her turn now, and it is a blade dance. Oh, it's a heat up. She will do it twice. Oh, come on. Okay, so she will push me there. She will go 1. Let me clear that. She will go 2, like so. Then she will turn around. Okay, and she will attack her front, right, and left arcs. So basically all that. That's interesting, for 5 physical damage, but there's nobody there. Okay, then she goes 1, 2. She will push back, but there's nobody there to be pushed back because these guys are, you know, out of the way. She turns around. Yeah, that's a turnaround, isn't it? Yeah. And she does the same as she did before. So she will attack, but this time the warrior will get hit because she attacks like so, all the way there. Yeah. The only node that is not attacked is this one, which is her weak arc. Okay, so he gets hit for 5 physical damage. Thankfully, he equipped his claymore and his shield, so he will defend with these 2. Okay, and he defends for 2. Wow, 3 damage goes through. We need some healing here. Okay, so that was the blade dance. And now when we drawn and resolved, we shuffle the dancer's behavior card. Okay, so we don't know what she will do and in what order. So we're shuffling. Yeah, that's enough. That's what happens. She's got the bleed on her. I hope I haven't missed. That. So now it's the warrior's turn, or is it the... No, it's not the warrior's turn, it's the cleric's turn. Okay, she's on that node, so we need to get... We heal 2. That's you know, first things first. We go in for 0. We go in for 1. We're in her weak arc. Okay, that was her weak arc. So now we get to attack for that, if I'm not mistaken, and I am not. +1 damage. She's down to 14. Come on. Oh, she defends the 2. 2 goes through. She's down to 12. Okay. Can I do anything else? Should I do anything else? I could potentially go for additional 3 stamina attack. 1, 2, 3. Shall I risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Come on. Yeah, and she attacks with a shield for 3, for 4, because she's in her weak arc. Make me proud. Ugh, it's terrible. That's another 2 damage, so she's down to 10. Oh well. Okay, let's have a look what the dancer does. And she does the... Oh, backhand slash. So she will push me out in the arc I'm in. She will go forth for 1, turn around like that, and attack her front and right arc for 7 physical damage. So basically these 3 arcs. Okay, I hope I'm doing it right. It sounds slightly too easy compared to the very first encounter with her. Okay. Fantastic whiskey. I would say 88, if not 90 out of 100, if I were to score that. Beautiful whiskey. Beautiful whiskey. Right. So, warrior heals 2 stamina. What should we do? I think we missed the fact that she had... Yeah, we did. We missed the fact that she had the bleed token, so she, the very first time she got hit, she should have received 2 extra damage, so she's down to 8. Now, does she have any weak spots? Of course she does. She has, this is her weak spot, so look at that. I will go in for 0, for 1 stamina, and I will attack with 1, 2, 3, can't do that. With 1, with 1, I will, yeah, with 1, and I think I'll use my Estes in just a moment. So 8 HP left. There we go. 3, 2, and so that's 6. She defends that. 4 damage goes through, and a bleed token. There you are. Where is she? 4. Wow. 4 HP remaining. Absolutely fantastic. But now, should I use my Estes? My luck token is exhausted for some reason. Can't remember why. I could have used this again. I forgot about my berserk charge. Come on. That was a failure. That was a failure on my part. So yeah, you can you know you can unleash your fury in the comment section below. I missed that. I could have used this. I would have probably obliterated her right now. And as a result of my failure, I will not undo this action because that wouldn't be fair. That would be cheating, and I hate cheating. I don't approve cheating at all. So I will use my Estes. Yeah, okay. I will use my Estes, so my Claymore is exhausted. There's nothing else I can do, so I will pass the turn to her, and she does the sweeping strike. So she will push me 1, move 1. She will turn in that direction and attack her front and left arc for 7. So these 2 nodes, and she would attack these nodes as well, but she's not able to, right? So that's what it is. Okay, down to my Cleric. She heals the 2. Only 4 HP left. Can I deal 4 damage? Cleric, come on. Come on, Cleric. Can you do it? Can you do that? Go in for 0. Okay, does she have any weak arcs? She does. It's this one. So I would have to go 1 and 1 for 2 stamina. Okay, and let's unleash our fury. I will strike you down with my furious anger. Right, so I will use my Sunlight Straight Sword. That's what it is. That's for attacking from weak arc. +1 for Titanite Shard. Let's see what we get. It's 4 damage, 2 and a blank. This gets negated. 2 damage goes, well, 3 damage goes through because of the Titanite shard. So she's down to 1. Alright, she is down to 1, and I can't have that. So I will spend another 3. I could have used my luck token. I don't care. Okay, 3 to hit her with my crystal shield. So I will use 4 black dice. 3 for the shield and 1 for attacking. Oh no, she's dead. Ah, she's dead. She's got the bleed token. Victory, you win. Fatality. Heroes win. All right. Wow. I hope I did it right. I hope I haven't made too many mistakes while I was trying to defeat her. And you know, it's so exciting when you play that, and you know, especially when you're recording. I'm trying to get everything in place and make sure that it's entertaining for you guys, and that I don't make too many mistakes. But she's dead, right? I hope I, you know, haven't made too many mistakes, and which would have, you know, made it easier on me. Hopefully. So if you spotted any mistakes, please let me know. And as I said, I will make a rematch. So I win. I get the chance to collect her loot, which we will do in between episodes. Do I get any souls for defeating the main boss? I'll look it up. No worries. I'll summarize at the beginning of the next episode. I'll summarize what happened. And we will pick the main boss in the next episode. As I said, I have the entire Dark Souls, the board game collection, every single piece. And I also have a ton of custom content printed, 3D printed on the way. And I will be showcasing that in 2 or 3 weeks from now. We're still waiting for the production to finish, and you know, the lead time is has been extended for due to technical issues. Anyways, thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have. To be honest with you, I was not expecting that. It was either lucky on my side, or I made some mistakes, or I drew some cards that she, you know, missed me with her attacks. I won. I will do a rematch so that we can see what she's all about, and then we will pick the mega boss. If you want me to go after any of the mega bosses that you'd like to see, then drop me a line in the comment section below. And as I said, I have all of them. I have the Chariot, I have the Gaping Dragon, Vord, Manus, the Last Giant, Old Iron King, Guardian Dragon, Calamite, you know, everything. I have every single piece that came out for Dark Souls, the board game. So if there's anything in particular that you're interested in, then please let me know. We will definitely incorporate the summons and invaders, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you shortly in the next episode. See ya. Bye bye.